In Canada, every graduate is eligible for an open work permit called the PGWP, Postgraduate Work Permit, provided they meet the following criteria. They graduated from a designated learning institute, DLI, which is basically a university or private colleges designated by the government to host international students, and that the graduate completed a program that was minimum 8 months in length and it led to a diploma or a degree. Now, if they meet the criteria, they get an open work permit, which basically allows them to work for any employer. The length of this permit varies between 8 months to 3 years, depending on the program the graduate completes. The PGWP also makes the holder eligible for a fast track permanent residency provided they meet other criteria. These two reasons alone make this one of the most sought after documents that the Government of Canada issues. So the process sort of looks something like this: get into university, complete a program, get PGWP, get a job, and then get citizenship. This is where the scams come in. The scams promise the students admissions to a college that will get them a PGWP in the shortest amount of time possible, basically 8 months. The students and their families are lured in with promises of very high paying jobs, higher standard of living, and permanent residency. They're also bombarded with Instagram ads showing testimonials from other students they've helped and how life is amazing in Canada. The average cost is 50,000 Canadian to secure a spot because according to the recruiters, the spots are limited and yet we still see over-enrollment in private colleges. Here, have a look at this clip.
So what happens when the focus is on numbers, numbers, numbers? This does. Last spring, hundreds of students at Alpha College were told their classes had been deferred to a later date.
On 17th of May, they sent us an official email from Alpha College, no one else. They are saying that we are unable to give you seats.
Alpha took their tuition checks, but over-enrolled beyond its capacity.
These private colleges, or diploma mills as they're more commonly known, are a popular alternative to universities and they cater specifically to international students. Getting into these private colleges is also very easy. They have far lower requirements than any university in Canada. They're also not cheap. The average per semester cost is anywhere between 7 to 12K depending on the program you're taking. And at those prices, it is in the interest of these private colleges to try and keep the students there longer than necessary. In fact, there have actually been protests from international students claiming that they have been deliberately failed so that they retake their classes, generating more revenue for the college. The diplomas and degrees from these mills focus on fields that Canada does not have a shortage in. And the graduates from these private colleges usually end up working semi-skilled to unskilled jobs